Yo, what's good, MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another banger. Finesse that like button to keep the real alive in the YouTube algorithm. We over 700 subscribers strong. I appreciate that support, and I'm gonna be returning that love January 14th to the top 3 supporters. A gift to boost their 2K grind. Today, in this video, we are tackling how it seems your own teammates guard you better than your opponents, featuring new, raw, uncut, unedited gameplay from the proving grounds that was inspiration for today's video. A lot of the games I played yesterday was inspiration for today's video. Almost every day, I get real inspiration from my daily play. That's where all of my concepts come from, or from books I read. If you've seen the 2 videos that I recently uploaded, the art of winning comes from the art of war. I got that concept from a book, and then the 48 laws of 2K25 came from the 48 laws of power. Like I draw real inspiration from real things that I'm either encountering in life or on the video game. But let's get straight into it. There is nothing worse in basketball when you're feeling it, hitting every shot, locked into a zone where you feel you can do no wrong, bruh. I'm telling you. And when you got that matchup where everything is clicking inside, outside, mixing it up to the point where your defender is just lost for an answer on how to stop you, then boom, your own teammates provide him with one, refusing to continue to let you cook, especially when it's within the flow of the offense. It's unacceptable to purposely not pass the ball to the hot hand when it is an unwritten rule in basketball. But a lot of these dudes ain't never played no basketball, ain't never been part of a locker room, ain't never had a coach, so they don't understand these things. But in NBA 2K25, your whole team will throw water on you, stopping what could have been a 50-point game, not from being selfish, but by being efficient and capitalizing on all your opportunities. As y'all know, I'm a high efficiency guard. Like, I don't care about scoring, but when I have those scoring opportunities, I capitalize at a very, very high rate. So if I'm saying this, man, listen, this is a serious problem within the community. And let's just get some real insight from coaches and NBA stars. This phenomenon of not passing to the hot hand is not just a frustration in the NBA 2K25, but it also mirrors real life basketball dynamics where the essence of teamwork can sometimes clash with individual brilliance. Luka Doncic, known for his exceptional court vision and scoring ability, has often emphasized the importance of recognizing and feeding the hot hand during games. He notes, when someone is feeling it, you need to let them eat because that momentum can win games. Similarly, Kyrie Irving, a master of both scoring and playmaking, has shared his insights on maintaining offensive flow by saying, basketball is about rhythm. And when you're in that zone, your teammates should help keep that rhythm going and not disrupt it. You hear that, man? Like, a lot of the players that these dudes look up to, they straight up telling you, yeah, you get on here, dudes will see you wide open. There's no way in my mind that if you pay attention to the gameplay in the background, I had so many more open opportunities, and it's like they don't want to give me the ball. They don't want to see me really go off. Like, your own team will limit your success. Like, if you about to go Super Saiyan, they will knock you out from behind or something. Your own teammate that you showed up to the battle with. Makes no sense. Kawhi Leonard, with his methodical, efficient style, has spoken about the strategic aspect of passing to the hot hand, stating, it's smart. It's about smart basketball. If you see someone making everything, you adjust the game plan to exploit that advantage. The late Kobe Bryant, known for his scoring prowess, once remarked on team dynamics, the best teams understand the moment and adapt. If someone is hot, you don't just go away from that, you feed it. These insights from star players highlight how crucial it is to capitalize on a player's hot streak for team success, a principle that seems to be a lost art in the behavior of the NBA 2K25 community, where teammates often fail to recognize and adapt to the player's hot hand, leading to a less realistic and more frustrating gaming experience. This disconnect between simulation And basketball philosophy underscores a need for a more nuisance-based behavior within the 2K community that reflects the strategic depth of real basketball. Adding insights from players and NBA coaches have long understood the strategic value of feeding a hot hand, both in keeping a player hot and creating opportunities for them to get into a rhythm. Here are some notable coaching strategies and insights. Steve Kerr of the Golden State Warriors. Kerr has built an offensive philosophy around ball movement and unselfish play, but knows when to pivot to feeding a hot hand. During the Warriors dynasty, he often allowed Steph Curry or Klay Thompson to take over games when they were hot. As y'all remember, Klay dropping 30 in a quarter. Klay dropping all them points without barely even dribbling the ball. Like when a dude is really in that mode, you have to continue to let him be in that mode. We in the 2K community where it seems like your own teammates get jealous. They don't want you to be the one with all the points. Like I'm never a selfish dude. I have been part of dudes scoring 100, scoring 80, scoring 60. I'm the dude that if you're going off on the court, you will be able to get that crazy stat line because I'll come on the mic like, hey, man, keep feeding them. And I'll do everything in my power to facilitate it. Like, that's the type of teammate I am. But these other dudes, they don't share that same energy, and it's really sad to see. But like I said, it's a microcosm of the world we live in. Most dudes do not want to see you succeed. They want to see you fail, and they will help in seeing you fail. Kerr has emphasized you have to ride the hot hand, but it's about doing it within the system. It's not about forcing the ball to one person, but recognizing when to give them that extra touch. That's what the community is just ignoring. Like if you see a dude eating, bruh, why not keep letting him eat? Why you want to pull his plate off the table, bruh? Why you mad that he eating, bruh? I don't understand these dudes. Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs. Popovich, known for his technical acumen, has always been adept at in-game adjustments. He said the best offense can sometimes be to get out the way of the player who's feeling it. These dudes do the complete opposite, bro. They gonna get in your way, sabotage you, bring you 3 screens when you don't need it. You've been scoring in space, now they bringing you screens, or vice versa. You've been scoring off screens, now they want to just get out. Nobody want to set you no screen no more. Like I said, these dudes be hating on your success. Popovich's strategy includes setting up plays that naturally flow into opportunities for the hot player. Often, though, careful spacing and screening actions to maintain offensive balance while exploiting the hot hand. Because, like I said, it ain't about force feeding. Like I said, pay attention to the gameplay. I'm always moving around and putting myself in good opportunities to score. I'm not a leak out dude. I be part of the defense. I be part of the reason why they can't score. And then I get out on the break as you're supposed to. Dudes don't respect that though, bro. Phil Jackson, Chicago Bulls, and the Lakers. Jackson's triangle offense was designed to be adaptable, allowing players to read defense and exploit weaknesses. When players like Michael Jordan or Kobe got hot, though, Jackson would just shift the whole offense to give them more opportunities without disrupting the flow. He once noted, it's about recognizing the moment when the game tells you to alter your strategy, not just sticking to what's on the clipboard. These randoms, bro, these users out here, they just want to do whatever they've been doing from game to game to game. They're not thinking of each game has its own lifespan. Like it has its own dynamic that they should be playing within. But they don't feel that way. They feel like they have to force their style onto every single game mode. And that's the problem. That's why a lot of people got frustrations out here. That's why a lot of things be more difficult than they should be. A lot of games, I be feeling like I should just be blowing this team out, but I'm in here in a back-to-back because the teammates that I'm placed with don't have the same values that I do. Doc Rivers, Boston Celtics, LA Clippers, and now the Sixers. Rivers has talked about the importance of player empowerment. If a player is hot, you got to ride the wave. Well, actually, at the Bucks now. You got to ride the wave, but it's about doing it smartly, making sure it's not just one-on-one basketball, but the team is still moving and operating through that player that's hot. He often adjusts his defensive matchups to free up his hot player while maintaining offensive structure. Bro, when I used to have a set squad, we used to do stuff like this because we wanted to see him succeed. So we like, bro, go ahead and leave out. We gonna guard them with 4 people. You know, go down there. We was trying our best to give them the best game that they can possibly have. If everybody in the community shared that type of sentiment, bro, do you understand that this game will be highly rated? It's the user base, bro. They're so jealous, so hater. They like it's in a soul, in a spirit. Like this world need a cleansing, bro. It's so bad how bad dudes is mentally. Like you really that hate, you got that much hate in your spirit that even on a video game you don't want to see a man succeed. So you know that same man when he get off the game, he definitely don't want to see no other man succeeding in real life. He the dude that set something up on a coworker to get him fired for he can get promoted. That's the type of dudes that be on this game, bro. They're lames, they crabs and buckle. This the same dude that'll befriend you, come in your house, and then try to sleep with your wife, bro. These are the type of dudes that's on the game. They the slime balls. They are slime balls in society. It's the same dude. Eric Spoelstra, Miami Heat. Spoelstra has been known for his detailed game plans that include specific actions for hot hand scenarios. He's mentioned you have to be adaptable. If Jimmy Buckets or Bam Adebayo is on fire, we'll adjust our sets to ensure they get the ball in their sweet spots. Rick Carlisle, Dallas Mavericks. With players like Luka Doncic, Carlisle has embraced strategies that allow individual brilliance within team framework. He noted basketball is fluid. You have to let your stars be stars. It's not about just doing it's about doing it in a way that still involves everyone though. That's the thing. If you pay attention to the way I play, bro, I have not a selfish bone in my body. If I don't have the shot or I feel like I ain't in an advantage situation, I pass it to the next person. I get off the ball, move around, and I space the floor for others to be able to shine. If I feel like the offense is stagnated, I'll set screens. I got gold brick wall on this bill. I'll do whatever it takes to help my team win. I'm a winner, bro. Like I said, I be telling dudes, there's no such thing as cutting off a winner mindset. I don't care what I'm doing, bro. I want to win. That's in real life. If you knew me in real life, I'm so winner wired, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't give a damn. It's so many. It's crazy. And I was just built that way. It came from my dad. It come from having 3 older brothers. It come from being the middle child of 7 people. So when you're in the middle of that situation, everything is competitive. There's no such thing as just it's gonna be easy for you. Momentum management, knowing when to push the pace or slow it down to keep the hot hand involved, whether through fast breaks or methodical half court sets. The physiological support, encouraging a hot hand player through the communication time, and just reinforcing their confidence on the mic, ensuring that they feel supported. Because sometimes dudes can feel like they're being too selfish. No, I be the dude to be like, oh nah, bro, keep doing you. No, keep going crazy, bro. Oh nah, bro, you hitting all your shots. That's me on the mic. Literally, I'm gonna be the dude that pump you up. I will never be the dude that try to throw water on another dude's flame. I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't never raised to be a hater. The insights from the coaches show a balance between structured play and flexibility, recognizing when to lean into the individual moments while maintaining team cohesion. This new sign, this approach is often what separates NBA 2K25's user base from real life, where the element of strategy and player mental and the in-game adaptation play significant roles, not players' egos, which is infested throughout the NBA 2K community. It's just infested with a bunch of ego-driven players who not really as good as they think they are. That's just the facts. That is really the facts. A lot of dudes are in denial. They are delusional about how good they are. Me, I always tell y'all, bro, I'm not the best 2K player in the world. I just know I have a very strong skill set that when paired with other players, bro, I'm gonna beat 80 to 85% of the community just easy. Because if you put me with other players that shoot as good as me, play as good as defense as me, I'm not saying as an individual, I'm saying you place me with the same skill level, it's gonna be hard for the rest of the community. I've already proven. If you haven't seen it, look at my mixtape, my throwback mixtape when I played PG, bro, for years. Um, you will be able to see that. But a lot of games I lose are due to being frozen out. 9 times out of 10, I'm the best shooter on the court. So not touching the ball when I'm open is insane, especially when I'm on a hot streak. That's something that people in set squads, they get to enjoy. When you get takeover or get hot, they can ride that heat wave to some impressive stat lines. All my 20-point games that you seen posted on this channel are really 30 plus point games. All my 30-point games are really 40 plus point games. If you watch my live gameplay in my videos, you can clearly see what I'm saying. A lot of times I end up in dog fights with teams that we were up big on in the first quarter because dudes ignore feeding the hot hand. But through it all, like I be telling you, I'm not just on this complaining. I'm still MVP tier on all 3 of my builds right now. Not at some point, all of them right now at this time. I could pull them all up. They're all MVP tier. It's way stress. It's not even about that to me. I be wanting to enjoy these games, and even though I'm winning and having some level of success, it be stressful, bro. It be I gotta get on a mic a lot of times and argue with dudes to play the right way. Why should I have to argue with you to play the right way? Why you don't want to play the right way? What is wrong with dudes, bro? I be really wanting to know. Like, a lot of these dudes need therapy. Like, what's your problem? Why are you on here acting this way? And then when I be expecting it to be a child on the sticks and then a grown man get on the mic and say something crazy to me like, I don't care about winning, I don't understand that. A man like me and a man like that, we will never understand each other, and we will most likely go to war if we were to exist in the same space, because my mentality will want to get rid of yours. It's natural selection. I don't feel like you deserve to be here because I hate that you think like that. That is a weak mindset to be like, I don't care about winning. Don't do something if you don't want a positive outcome. I don't even understand that. Ain't no God in that. In my mind, ain't no God don't make you to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do no lay down around here. That ain't in my mind. Both my guards have only played through proving grounds because I can't even play rec on them at all. The talent pool is so poor that I often am the only one on the team capable of shooting, to the point where the other team will just put 2 defenders on me and shift the zone towards me. On top of that, in rec, they definitely 100% will not feed the hot hand. As soon as they see you make a couple shots, that's it. You doing too much. That's why you barely see any rec gameplay in my newer videos. On my lockdown launcher build, as you see in the video, I played my first rec game on that build, right? When I first made it, I was like, oh, I'm about to go play rec, build it up, I dropped 25 points on perfect shooting. The very next game, my team ices me out. We lose badly. I had 5 points on 2 for 2 shooting, while my man had 0 and he quit. In the next game, which these are all new teams, by the way, each game got worse. The final game I played in rec on this build, they purposely did the dumbest stuff you could possibly imagine on offense, like rim running every play on 3 people while I'm standing wide open. You can even see my dude's hands out, waiting for the pass. I closed at first quarter, haven't played a rec game since with this build. And that video, and that's why you haven't, that's how that was in the middle of season 2. The jealousy is too high in rec, with the skill load being entirely too low. Let's break it down. Competition level. In rec, the competition tends to be less intense, often consisting of players who might not be as dedicated or as skilled as in other game modes. Posts on platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, suggests that skill, strategic IQ in rec is generally lower, making it easier to achieve high stats without truly reflecting one's basketball acumen. Proving grounds, on the other hand, is described as more competitive environment where players face off against well-coordinated teams with higher skill levels. The mode is likened to the proving ground for the truly skilled, where every play counts and the competition is notably tougher. You can't even use a jump shot meter in the game mode, with much smaller green windows for shooters, so missed time jump shots have no chance of going in. Strategy and gameplay. Rec games are often criticized for lacking strategic depth, with players sometimes not even needing to work hard for points or defensive stops because of casual, lackadaisical nature of the matchups. This leads to inflated stats that don't necessarily correlate with actual basketball skill. In the proving grounds, the strategy shifts significantly. Players encounter more organized defense defenses, including zones, which require more sophisticated offensive schemes. The presence of meta builds tailored for competitive play means players need to adapt their strategies on the fly, unlike Rec, where basic plays can suffice. In Proving Grounds, the best offense is almost always your defense. That's understood in this game mode, but in Rec, you commonly see players on builds that have no defensive capabilities, which leads right to my next talking point: players' builds in the meta. The Rec mode sees a wider variety of player builds, some of which may not be optimized for high level play. However, in the Proving Grounds, you're more likely to face off against players with meta builds optimized for both offense and defense, like ones with high ratings in 3-point shooting, ball handling, dunking, and steal. These builds are designed to exploit the game's mechanics for maximum efficiency, especially in a competitive player's hands who play 2K every year, early release, 3 to 5 hours every day, or like myself, it's the only game that I play if I'm on the game or I have little to no interest in gaming. I'm a sports head. The meta builds and Proving Grounds push players to have a well-rounded game where one-dimensional players, like hypothetical Ben Simmons build with deficits in shooting. Like if you watch the build skill-based, the video skill-based matchmaking is a lie, is a big lie. That was a Ben Simmons type point guard. That's what I'm talking about. Um, that type of player, he gonna struggle in the Proving Grounds. It's just highlighting the difference of player preparation and adaptability between game modes, shooting and player performance. Shooting in the Proving Grounds is noted to be more challenging due to better defensive pressure, less forgiving mechanics, but the quality of players means that the difficulty is somewhat mitigated by the skill level of those playing. This creates a balance where good players can still perform well despite tougher conditions. In contrast, the Rec shooting might feel easier because it's less competent defense, but also means the personal skill isn't as tested or showcased. The difference in shooting difficulty and player quality between the two modes can make the very same player with players' performance significantly different, with Proving Grounds being the true test of skill, validation of skill. Achieving MVP or higher status in Rec, it does not carry the same weight as doing so in Proving Grounds due to the disparity of the competition level. Players who excel in Proving Grounds are often seen as proving their skills against some of the best, making their achievements more credible in the community's eyes. In summary, while Rec might allow for stat padding and easier games and more rep, Proving Grounds in 2K25 is where players truly test and showcase their skills, employing strategic depth, facing meta builds, and dealing with higher competition that mirrors real life basketball's competitive nature more closely. All right, MVP Nation, that's a wrap on today's video. If you ever been iced out by your own squad when you were cooking, you already know the pain. Drop a comment below with your most frustrating Rec moments and let's chop it up. Y'all know I'm going to read the comments. Remember to finesse that like button to keep these videos alive in the algorithm, and hit subscribe to join the already 700 strong MVP squad as we level up together. And don't forget, January 14th, I'm giving back to the top 3 supporters with a gift to boost your 2K grind. It's your boy, PraviMVP, signing off. Keep balling, stay legendary. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.